So when we take a look back at LeBron James' reign as being the face of the NBA, especially in a time when he entered the league, the technology was evolving and eventually social media came around and the media landscape changed in a way where athletes were kind of exposed to their audience 24/7. And so he has leveraged his power as being the figurehead of the league to somewhat in a way bend the rules in his favor. For example, now the NBA Finals have more of a gap time in between games. And that's because when he was battling the Warriors in 2015, especially with the Cavs dealing with all their injuries, there wasn't enough rest time in between games. And so we've seen it play out in the 2016 Finals where there were more rest time in between games, which made it slightly more convenient for the Cavs to come back from a 3-1 deficit, being the way that LeBron James plays, exuding so much energy. And the same thing would apply for the days off after the All-Star game. LeBron James being the one to make that request and helping players throughout the league get more time with their families between that break. And there is no doubt that he's been a trendsetter throughout his career, using his power to overall make the league a little bit more comfortable for the players, having catered food ready for players after the games, whether they're the visiting team or the home team. He's really that guy to set that trend. And the players do follow suit to what he does. As we see with his media venture out in LA, now a lot of the players, even while they're in their careers, are venturing out to be more prepared for life after basketball. And also we could take a look at LeBron James in his NBA free agency, him leaving Cleveland for the first time and deciding his own future to take his talents to Miami, which caused a trickle effect as other stars years after continue to follow the same trend. But for the most part, the trends LeBron James have set have been positive. But there are a few knocks on him. The joining of super teams in their prime. LeBron James is not really the originator of the super team, but the super team while all three players are in their prime, that's something that LeBron James had started. And also a long-time NBA tradition that has been broken because of LeBron James is the NBA dunk contest. The former figureheads of the NBA have always participated in this contest, from Michael Jordan to Kobe Bryant to Vince Carter. They've always been following this tradition, and LeBron James had broke it. And Brian Windhorst, the guy who's, I don't know if he wakes up next to LeBron James every morning, but he actually gave insight to why LeBron James did not join the dunk contest. Once again, LeBron James definitely squeezes every juice out of the leverage he has of being a figurehead in the league to get his way. You guys check it out, and every once in a while check in.
Let me just say that LeBron really did want to make the All-Star game his rookie year, and he was kind of pissed off he didn't make it. And I do think that that was one of the reasons why he didn't do the slam dunk contest that year, because he was annoyed that the NBA didn't have him on the All-Star team. But that's an aside.
And that right there is coming directly from the source. Brian Windhorst went to the same high school as LeBron James, so he has major investment in making sure that someone from his hometown, let alone his high school, is named the greatest basketball player of all time. But at the end of the day, the domino effect is other players like Ja Morant, Zion Williams, all being hesitant to joining the dunk contest. And the excuses throughout the years have been, it's a money thing. They don't want to compete against guys in the G League and risk losing, which could effectively kind of hurt their brand. They just want to compete with guys who have brands on the same level. It's all kinds of excuses, but players in the past like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Vince Carter, they all participated in the dunk contest because it was aspirational for them to get that trophy, because the leaders that came before them that they looked up to went and got that trophy. It put an importance on just having that accolade, almost to the same level as making the All-Star team. But now the Slam Dunk Trophy has become a participation award. And it might take Adam Silver to put, I don't know, $1 million prize on that trophy to make guys want to participate. But we'll see. Once again, LeBron James being the figurehead for the most part, most of the trends that he set throughout the league has had a positive effect. But it's very unfortunate that an old school tradition like the NBA dunk contest fell victim.